This week's theme, we want to provide you with 4 things that'll make you stand out. Now, you're a brand new agent. What's going to make you stand out? What's going to get people to like you and trust in you and give you business? What 4 things are going to make you special in the real estate world with a brand new license? Number 1, we want to go through these quickly because I want to emphasize on the 4th one. First one is branding. Branding being the colors you are going to be associating yourself with, the brokerage you're going to be associating yourself with. The brokerage is huge. That's actually the biggest brand you can get, is the brokerage. That's what you're going to tie yourself with, and that's where your colors and your emblem and all that stuff is going to come in, is with your brokerage. So be careful. Ask yourself, what kind of reputation do you want to be associated with? A big, large company that's reputable and huge and known for its colors and its branding and its reputation, or a small one that nobody really knows about? That's huge. Well, you want to play with the Dodgers, which is huge, or a small baseball team that nobody knows about, huh? You might want to consider being with the best and the biggest. That usually helps you. Branding, huge. Number 2, marketing. Now, marketing, we're talking about, free marketing, like social media. We're talking Facebook and all that other stuff, of Instagram. Marketing, all that stuff is free. Get familiar with it. Put yourself on it. Let people know what you're doing. Another thing with marketing is word of mouth. Word of mouth, that's actually huge. Once you close one deal, it starts to trickle out. Everybody starts telling each other and their friends and their families what you did for them. So marketing, word of mouth, you get referrals that way, huh? Referrals are nice. Number 3, advertising. Are you kidding me? This is the deal with advertising. Be very, very careful with advertising. It can get very, very expensive. It can. All right. Now, you're going to be brand new. But most of the time, listen to this, most of the time, there's 3 ways to make money. Ready? You can wait for it, you can pay for it, or you can go out and get it. So my recommendation to you, when you're first getting started with your low budget, just go out and get it, which means physically get in your car, go out and do open houses, go out and do research. Just do it. It's called being physically aggressive and going out and making things happen. Got it? Good. Last but not least, the 4th, your presentation. This is the one I want to spend a little bit of time on. Is presentation important to you? Listen, let me remind you of something. There was a time where I would be showing houses. I was representing buyers, and I would be showing houses, and we're in the car, and we're driving, and I got the client in the car with me. And we pull up to the listing, the house that they were going to want to see, and the front yard is completely thrashed. The front yard is just very, very unattractive. And the buyer looks at me and says, "You know what? Keep going. I don't want to get out of the car. I don't want to see this house because of its what? Yeah, it's poor curb appeal." Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here to tell you that your presentation is your curb appeal. What you look like, what you smell like, these are the things that people are going to perceive of you. The way you look is important. Now, let's go a little bit deeper on this, and I hope not to offend anybody, but this is just the way it is. Many people believe that you should dress the way your clients are dressing, the way your clients are living. It's called a mirror image. I don't quite agree with that, all right? I'm thinking there's a minimum. This is the deal. Many a times you're going to hear people tell you this, ready? It's actually kind of funny. They're going to tell you dress business casual. So we're going to ask ourselves, what the hell is business casual? Better yet, what is considered casual and what is considered sloppy? There's a difference. Casual, sloppy, casual. Hey, be careful, huh? If I were you, I would play it safe. Now look how I'm dressed today. I got a tie and I got a nice shirt on. I don't know what you call this, a suit, not a suit, a suit jacket. Nothing wrong with this. But hold on a minute. Doesn't mean you always have to wear a tie, because even if you take a tie off, it still looks pretty fine. You still look fine. It's still presentable. There is a minimum. And this should, in my opinion, be the minimum. There's a difference between business casual and business, if it even exists, sloppy. And you don't want to be the sloppy one. You got it? People are going to, especially the people who are new in this real estate career, you're going to encounter your first clients, or possibly your first clients, and if they have to choose between you and realtor B and realtor C, if you're all the same, most of the time, from my brief research, over 50% of the time, they are going to consider your appearance, your presentation, how you look, how you smell. It's not just what you bring to the table as far as your knowledge, but the first impression is so important. That's how they're going to evaluate you and whether they select you or not. It's going to be on your presentation. Now, it doesn't mean you have to be in a 3-piece suit all the time, but it also doesn't mean you could show up in flip-flops and shorts all the time either. You got to have a minimum. And if I were you, I'd play it safe. And how would I play it safe? Business casual. What is business casual? For men, in my opinion, a nice coat, jeans if you want, no tennis shoes. Are you kidding me? Tennis shoes? No. For gals, you might want to put a nice long dress on, no mini skirts, none of that kind of stuff. You want to be presentable. And I think you know what presentable is, huh? Remind yourself, your first appearance is your curb appeal. You want to make sure your curb appeal is beautiful. You want it to be attractive. It doesn't mean you have to be the best looking. You have to be the tallest. Doesn't have to be the smartest. just know that for you to get into that door of these people, for you to be considered as their realtor, there's got to be a bond, something where they say, hey, honey, let's talk to this person. They look okay. They look nice. They look fine. They look, ready? They look together.